right? Nationalism. What is nationalism? Well, imagine if there was no nationalism. If the rich ruling class who dominate society and keep the working class oppressed and exploited, if they couldn't convince millions of people to have nationalist views, they'd be fucked. The ruling class depend on nationalism. It's their means of fooling the working class into being loyal to the ruling class. It's madness, really. Working class people shouldn't be nationalist. They shouldn't have nationalist opinions. They should reject nationalism and reject the ruling class. But they don't. A lot of working class people do have nationalist views because they've been conditioned that way all their lives. From birth, they've been told nationalism is normal. It's been encouraged at every turn during their existence. Their experiences, their own experiences tell them, hey, nationalism is normal. But it's not normal. How can it be normal for poor people, millions and millions of poor people, to obey a very small number of super rich people who are only super rich because they've robbed that wealth from the millions of poor people? How can that be normal? It's not normal. It's not normal at all. But the ruling class dominates society. As Karl Marx said, the dominant ideas in society are the ideas of the ruling class. And as Gramsci pointed out with his theory of cultural hegemony, ruling class ideas saturate society. They're disseminated quite naturally everywhere in regular culture, so that people adopt those ideas very early in life and grow up into adulthood believing that they are perfectly natural. But they're not natural. It's all a scam. It's all an illusion. It's all just ruling class shite to keep the working class downtrodden. So if you have nationalist views, if you think it's great to wave the Union flag or the St. George Cross, if you love the Royals, if you think Nigel Farage is great, honestly, you've been suckered, you've been lied to, you've been robbed of the views that you should have and fed views to keep you doing the opposite of what you should do. You're being fooled, you're being used, you're being abused. You're being told these lies constantly to keep you obedient, to keep you oppressed, and to keep you exploited and feathering the nests of a few billionaires who laugh at you behind your back. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Nationalism. What we should do is reject that shite and have socialist views. Socialism. Socialism is the opposite of nationalism. It's just working class power. It's working class people deciding, hey, I'm not going to have the views and opinions of my rich rulers. Fuck that shit. Who does that benefit? Only my rich rulers. I'm going to have more rational ideas that benefit my class, the working class. Ideas around solidarity, taxing the rich, protecting workers' rights, defending the NHS, free healthcare that we all depend on. Fucking hell, life and death. you know, socialist views, left-wing views, not nationalism, and certainly not fascism, which is an extreme of nationalism. It takes nationalism to its ultimate degree, where it justifies extreme violence. That's what fascist nationalism does. We'll not get into that. That's a whole other story. We're talking about nationalism as it stands today in liberal Britain. It's the ideology of the ruling class, and we shouldn't believe that it benefits us. It doesn't. It does the exact opposite. Socialism benefits us. Socialism benefits the working class. But, as I say, the ruling class and their ideas dominate society. So they make us all nationalist to one degree or another. Some people might never get over that conditioning. They might be nationalists till the day they die. They might give their lives for their nationalist beliefs. Hey, that's what every war is about. Every war that happens, every war that's started by our rulers involves poor people dying for those rulers. Dying under the false pretense that nationalism benefits them, when it doesn't. It only benefits their rulers. Every war is based on a pack of lies. Every war. Every ruling class war. Every war for profit. It's all lies. And we shouldn't swallow it. But we do. Well, I don't. But I did. Until I knew better. And it's time that everybody knew better. Let's fucking move away from nationalism. Get closer to socialism. Fight for our own class. And fuck the ruling class. And their flag. And their ideology. And the exploitation that they impose on us. We're not free under their rule. We're wage slaves. And the sooner we realise it, the sooner we'll build a better society where we can be free. And it'll be amazing. Socialism, not nationalism. See you in the next one. Tatty bye.